Welcome to Cook and Bake with Samir on our part 2 of day 2 in Anchorage, Alaska. And then we went to the Glen Alps mountain area in Anchorage. It's a little above Anchorage. Here's an avalanche area from these mountains. Snow could fall and just get an avalanche that stops and covers the road. They're huge, like railroad signs that come down and block the roads, so that things are the road is blocking. This all ices up in the winter. Yeah. Supposed to get avalanches from there. There are no trees on the mountains to stop any for the snow, so it just builds, and then any little movement in the earth or weather-wise, it just dumps the snow down. So after we were done with the Exit Glacier, we decided to get something to eat down in Seward. There's also a Safeway where you can go down there and get some stuff if you wanted while you're driving, something to drink or munch on. But as we were sitting, we went to TST Ray's Waterfront, or you might find it as Ray's Waterfront restaurant. It was really nice. The food was good and tasty, and also we got to see a couple, actually there were 3 sea lions over there as we were sitting and enjoying our late lunch over there. And while you're enjoying our second day in the Seward Anchorage Alaska area, don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what you think of Alaska and the trip we had. I know I show a lot of scenery, but I enjoy the water, I enjoy the mountains, the snow. It's all, beautiful nature. And as we were done with visiting the glacier, we stopped quickly at, as I mentioned, there's a local Safeway there. Get some munchies and some things for the road. Since it's a 2.5-hour drive, but again, beautiful drive back. Yes, thank God it didn't rain. It rained a little bit, but not much really while we were at the glacier, and now it's raining on the way back, which is okay. And then you'll see a lot of little waterfalls that are coming out from between the rocks, and it's like I wish I could stop and just feel the water and touch it there. You just have to enjoy the ride going back into Anchorage. And Samar, keep your eye on the road there, both eyes actually. And then we're on our way to Chugach State Park, Chugach, and we also went to the Glen Alps mountain area. It was beautiful. There's another one of those waterfalls that are just coming out from between the rocks. And as we arrived at the park, it's one of the areas that I picked to get there. We looked, there were only like a couple cars parked over there, and the area looked very mountainy, and the camera crew said, "Nope, we're not getting out. I don't want no bears." I told her it's just black bears, but she said no. And then as we were driving, I saw an area where it said, I saw the word Alps. I thought, oh, I need to go there. And I saw a car making a right. So we drove back down. We went into the Alp area, the Alps, Glen Alps area. When we arrived there, they do have a map of all the Chugach State Park. They have the different Glen Alps trailhead, the different trailways and different ways you can go and go further up. And from there you overlook Anchorage, and also you see homes around that area that people live there. And this is a little panoramic to show there's a little trail that we took to get to where you'll see us next. And I have to apologize that my microphone, I broke it and I couldn't find any place where you could purchase one. Even went to many different areas and different stores. But anyway, here we're walking on the trail to get a little higher, closer into the mountains. And you know, I told the camera crew, look, don't worry, look at all these fences here. The bears won't come. We'll be okay. See, you're safe. If the bear wanted to come over, I don't think bears will go to that area. But anyway, if you go deeper into the mountains, there are probably bears. They even have signs there are bears and moose out there. But it is. We had a good time up there. Even though it was so windy, but it was crisp. It felt nice. It didn't feel bad or cold. We were wrapped up. We were ready. We had the garments, proper garments, and the layers, and the coat, and the hats. So we're ready for the weather. So we couldn't really feel the wind coming at us. And also, as I mentioned, like, it's so easy to breathe up there. You would think I was asked, well, did you have problems breathing being up there and at the heights and stuff? Honestly, not there. We're probably about 2,500 feet, but the air is so clean that you enjoy breathing it. And as we were discussing also before, like, you don't feel you're getting tired. You're enjoying the air, the view, your eyes are enjoying what you're seeing and what you're looking at. Down on that circle, they had things that points to where what the different mountains are. They even had a volcano listed. So, and there's the flat top mountain you will see, and many other beautiful things there. I'm sure it's very nice in the snow. I'm not sure if you could get up there, but there are a lot of homes when you're driving that you'll see. We really enjoyed looking at the various homes. There were nice homes, but also they all have obviously beautiful views being embedded inside the mountains. And you can't hear us when we talk because there's no microphone, so that's why I left a little bit of the sound from the wind and to view and also feel as you are there, and just did the voiceover as well. We were pretty high up there. I really wanted to get higher or even go into areas, into a little trail. I was not allowed to, just in case there were any bears. But if you are from any different parts of the world or different parts of the country, where you've had mountains, where you see cities where you're up there, I mean, Lebanon, a lot of it is where you have mountains overlooking all of different parts of the coastline throughout the whole country, pretty much. I even had a relative who's recently visiting there, and he posted a picture. It's like, oh, is that my picture from Alaska? It almost looked like a copycat. But again, this is really beautiful. Hope you're enjoying the scenery up there in the Alps, the Glen Alps. Yes, it's not in the Swiss Alps. But again, don't forget to subscribe. Click the bell button so you can always are updated on what I'm planning on posting. I recently did an orange cake with orange frosting. and I'm working on putting the video together and posting it as well. Again, enjoy I'm glad you're joining us here. Enjoy what we're seeing and what we're feeling over up in the Glen Alps area. And here you could see this is from the next day we were driving. Look at those homes in the mountains. This is where we were, right by that little patch of snow down up there. This shows you how high we were in relative to the surface area by Anchorage. From here, kind of you think, oh, it doesn't look too high. It almost looks like you're flat with it, but you're not. You're way up there. And I guess they have here some pictures of the history of the mountains, some of the older homes. And I have to apologize for some of the fast movements on the camera there. They're just trying to learn the new gimbal that we got for the phone to use on a trip as well. As I mentioned, the air is very clean, crisp, easy to breathe. Also, we really enjoyed being up there. It's like you're there and you don't want to leave. You just don't want to get out. You just want to hang out and enjoy. And it's, imagine you're sitting there, and I don't think you'd want to have food with you in that area because bears will enjoy. There's Flat Top Mountain there. There are all these little mountains. They were on the circle there. It showed what they belong to or not. It showed what they are and where they were, or as I mentioned, they also mentioned the volcano there. There's an old volcano sitting up there, but and this is another area where you can drive down and park as well. It's like closes at 9, but over there the sunset is around 11:30. But with me being tired as I was from what I ended up catching, whether on the ship or before the ship on the flight, before the cruise, I don't want to overexert myself and stay up until midnight out there. As I mentioned, one of the things, definitely if you want to book the Exit Glacier, plan it and do it on the first day when you arrive. But here, us having a little fun up there, playing with the little gimbal, see what we can do. And here you go, Sammer being Sammer over here, having some fun with the camera crew, even though I'm the one holding the camera. Camera crew for a little spin here. There's me trying to see just really testing that gimbal, see what it does when I'm running. It's pretty stable. That's pretty good. It's odd, I'm running and I'm enjoying it. You don't feel like you're short of breath or anything like that. So when you're out there, enjoy yourself, have a good time. It's your time to enjoy while you're out there, and just want to share a little bit of that. We had a good fun trying to use the new tool, and things happen, so you improvise and do what you need to do. And this shows you how the little trees that are out there, they look little, but they're really full-size trees. But we're pretty far from them, and when you're looking, you think they're itty-bitty trees, and I don't know, these different color ones, I don't know if they're dry or that's how they are. And while we were there, I saw a trail right next to where we were parked, and I wanted to go on that trail. And ironically, I saw like college age kids there, about four of them, coming out, and I asked them, is there any snow around the corner? Or I should have asked them if they've seen any bears. But I really want to go and just feel the snow over there and see how it is. Look at all those homes that are embedded into those mountains. It's great. And here's the trail that I wanted to go up there and take a little scenery tour, and the camera crew would not let me go. So I stayed a good boy and did not go. So I just stayed around here and hang out, hoping for some bear. But there's the snow that I couldn't touch. Anyway, there's the flat top mountain. I don't know if there's a trail to it. I think there is. I think that would be fun to get there. And don't forget to subscribe so you could see a few of the fun things that we did on day 3 in Alaska.